Hey, it's Jonathan. Thanks for joining me. Hope this video finds you in good fortune. If you like to buy the bottom, sell the top, make money in the middle, make sure you give me a like, subscribe, watch videos to the end. I appreciate it, and you help me out with my channel and all that stuff. Anyway, um, so everybody's screaming bloody murder. Bitcoin's going down the tube. It may. This may turn into a double top. Um, and I'm not a hold to the moon guy, right? I believe in selling and getting out when you need to. Um, the economy is a complex thing. There's lots of stuff going on with the dollar and the printing of money and different policies and all that kind of stuff. But just let me show you what I'm looking at, and you can make your own decision. I'm actually still even with this pullback, I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin. I actually kind of anticipated this pullback um, when we broke our area of capitulation, which was right here at this 56,000 area. So I was kind of anticipating this, which I talked about in my last video. When that area capitulation breaks, then that's when we're going to see a downtrend, right? Let me show you what I'm looking at though on a weekly chart. I drew this last time. We've had a number of bounces. This goes back, years. We've had a number of balances. We're moving up in our relative strength. From this area, we actually saw. Let me show you something real quick. We actually saw right here a little area where we came down. We were. This was actually on a downtrend. We're actually back up on the uptrend now. But a little area here where we came up. We had a pullback to this area, and then we had a bounce. That was where our new rally started right here. Right. That's where our new rally started. Well, we've had a pullback to that line. We've had a little bounce, right? And I think we're going to have another pullback to this line. Now, this is going to be a deciding point. What is interesting to me is that we have actually held our upward trend on our weekly chart in our upward channel. So we've actually held it. We had a small dip below it. We had a small dip below our channel. Not any more than we had here, though, and we had a strict pullback up. In fact, we pulled back up above or almost above the top of our descending of our flag. Really, this is really what this is just a long-term flag. So we pull back up above the top of our flag. Now we're going to do. There's a couple things we could do from here. Okay, we could see a little up and down here, right, and then finally an up, or we could see a pull back and up, struggle, and then that would form our head and shoulders there, and then we'd have a lower time frame, right? And that would be a nice double top with a head and shoulders confirmation at the end of it. I don't anticipate this drop though. I'm really bullish. Not because I'm always thinking Bitcoin's going to go up, but I'm really bullish for this fact here. Is that let me get rid of this stuff. Is that we have this ascending support in our relative strength. You notice that we didn't have that breakout until I was talking about this last time. We didn't have that breakout until we broke this area here because we had a small ascending channel here. I think our next target is going to be there. But look where the price action is. Our price action is pretty much within the realm of this ascending channel. And we've retraced this much on our relative strength. So what I want to see, let's see, our area of capitulation on our weekly chart is still this here, right? I want to see it either hold here for the bounce off of the top of our descending of our triangle, right? And then hold in this channel and move up from there. If it stays on the top of our flag, without the relative strength breaking this ascending channel, then I'll be bullish. What I anticipate though is if and I think that that's where we're going to go. I think we're going to go up from here. Um, I really, this doesn't scare me at all at this point. This is, just a hiccup, right? It doesn't, I mean, it's almost anticipated. This doesn't bother me at all. Um, as long as our relative strength stays above our ascending channel here. If we get that break from that ascending channel in our relative strength, then I'm going to watch for the price to stay above our area capitulation, and then um, our relative strength to make it all the way back in our oversold area before our area of capitulation, which is right here, this 28K mark to break. All right. So, and if you just compare it, I really think if we're kind of measuring it out here, I don't see any problem where our relative strength is going to get back up to back down to that ascending support on our relative strength. I don't see. I see. The price can very well stay in this. It's not unrealistic. Now, if we break that, then we're going to have to start remeasuring to see if what I'm measuring is how fast the price is moving down as compared to the relative strength is what I'm measuring. And we're going to want to see that relative strength get back into our oversold area before our area of capitulation is busted. If that doesn't happen, then we've got a long way down. We'll go out to our monthly, then we'll start looking at monthly retracement. Um, Monthly retracement areas. We have an area capitulation there. A monthly retracement capitulation area. Next one is down here at $3,673. So, can it make it back down there? I don't see why it couldn't, right? The market is a crazy thing. The right scenarios happen. I know that's going to sound crazy, but hey, I mean, it could. I'm not ruling out anything. Uh, so we have a ascending channel of support right here. I'm just reading the charts. I got no, you almost have to approach this as a scientist or, every science experiment is already ruined if you have predetermined outcomes, because then it's not science anymore. Same thing is with like buying real estate. If you fall in love with a house, then you're going to pay too much for it. So you can't fall in love with stuff. It can't become personal, where you can't live without it. Can you live without your Bitcoin? Does the Bitcoin price have to go up? Can it never go back down to 3,000? I'm not ruling anything out. Anyway, so we have this ascending channel here, and we're going to want to see that hold. To be honest with you, we're closer to breaking this than we are that weekly, in my estimation. And if we would break on that monthly, even if we haven't broke on the weekly yet, which is right here, then it's going to be something to consider. Although I think we're in a prime position. I think we're looking good. Um, I like this. This looks like a nice flag to me. This looks like a very bullish flag, actually. This doesn't only look like a nice flag. This looks like a 3-bar play, right? I'm going to go up a couple bars, back and forth, and then another takeoff. This looks like a very nice flag in the long run of things. Much stronger than this flag. This, what I'm saying, much stronger than this flag. Of course, these are higher percentage. The lower the chart goes, the higher percentage these moves are. So that's why one of the reasons that this doesn't look as drastic as this. But anyway, we're still here on this bottom. I want to see some signs that we're going to go back up before we break this relative strength support right here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at now, and I think we're going to do it. I'm not panicked at all. Um, I'm just fine with this. This is just fine. This looks just fine to me. So anyway, so there's a technical analysis today. Those are my thoughts on it. Could be completely wrong, but those are my thoughts on it. I'm going to let the relative strength get back to this point. I'm going to analyze, see where we're at um, with the relative strength and the price wise, and then we'll go from there. Incidentally, I'm going to do some metaverse videos. They're going to be coming up, so make sure you look for those. I'm hesitant to do metaverse videos because I think it's very young. Nobody knows what's going to happen right at this point, and there's a lot of things you can throw your money in. Although I found one project, and I might do a video on two projects. I found at least one project that I'm very hopeful for. I'm really interested in the idea of tying the schooling into cryptocurrency and the possibility of people being paid to educate themselves. I think that this is where it's going to go. I think that you're going to have top paid teachers, and it's going to be because they make top paid um, training programs and put them on the blockchain, and then people are going to utilize those and pay to take those courses. I think we're heading towards a world where um, bad teachers are gone. Bad school systems are gone for the most part. I think we're maybe not gone, but we're going to improve on it. Um, and anyway, I kind of saw some of that tied into this. Is why I like Cardano so much, and I kind of saw that tied into some metaverse, which I'm going to talk about in an upcoming video. I might make it later on today. Y'all are beautiful, and I will see you next time.